was a tiptoeing nigga ass nigga. Yeah, nigga, you ain't got no motherfucking ops, nigga. Nothing about you was street. Let's go back over your career, nigga. You got rap rivalries. You ain't got no opposition, nigga. Y'all ain't boom, 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 boom. You shot at some niggas that broke into your house. Anybody? No. That's a gimme. Yeah, that's a gimme.
What's up, everyone? Jared the Star here. Now, today we got some very controversial-ish going on regarding Soulja Boy and Charleston White. Now, for those of you who don't know, Charleston White is more of an internet media personality. He basically been in the streets for a long time, came out, he's a grown man, he's basically a senior citizen, some may say. And he's basically out here just giving advice when it comes to certain things. Now, he basically ran to Soulja Boy at Rolling Loud, and he maced him. You know, it's crazy to see, but he maced him. But this goes all the way back to a couple months ago, or pretty sure it was a couple weeks ago actually, when he was on Say Cheese TV, and he actually dissed Soulja Boy, saying that he's not gangster, he done got no wops. And he basically started referring back to a lot of stuff Soulja Boy said in the past, talking about how, if y'all ever seen that DJ Vlad interview when the goons broke into his house and Soulja Boy's telling a story like, niggas hop out, pow, 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 couple niggas run down the door, like that story. That whole story about someone robbing his house and that he defended it and shot one guy. He's basically trying to say that he's not gangster, that he grew up off the crank to Soulja Boy, and that he never had a street mentality or a street, representation. So there's no point of him being far in his career right now trying to start it. And this led to basically, them going back and forth on the net, I assume. I don't know what exactly was said after that, but I do know, I guess, that he happened to see him in Miami because, every major artist right now is in Miami for Rolling Loud, as is this weekend for the next 3 days. And he popped out and he happened to come across him. So he came across him and said, yo, like, Wagwan, like, what's going on? He checked him, and I don't even think he got to check him the way he was telling the story. The way he's telling the story seemed like he just walked up to him, and as soon as he got close, he started macing all them niggas. And Charleston White is a very controversial, funny guy because he's so serious with what he says, but you can tell that he actually means it. Like, what he says is so funny, but you can tell he's being serious. Like, he's like that one uncle or that one dad who'll be telling you about some real life shit, but it's funny to you because it's just thinking about it, but you know that they're being serious. Like, he was saying that, like, if he was in the car with his son and his son had dope or like a gun, he would snitch on his son because he's not going to jail. So it's like a lot of unwritten rules that, the streets have, that he basically writes his own policy, and he said that I'm not a street nigga, I'm a civilian, which is something that a lot of people run with. But it's kind of crazy to see because we're also waiting to see more information regarding the story because it's supposed to be an updated video coming out, because right now this is just what we're hearing about. He went on live because, I showed the clip earlier in the video. He went on live basically about him talking about the whole situation that, like, these guys ran up. Charleston White, I don't know if it's how he looks or just how he talks, but everything about this guy is funny, man. Like, the way he just carries himself is just like, he's one of those guys who's just so unintentionally funny. Like, they're being honest. They're like, if my son had a gun and we're in a car, I'm snitching. If my homeboy got in a shootout or we're in a car, it's his dope and we're about to face 10, 15 years, I'm snitching. Like, he feels absolutely no ways about the code. I guess because he's like a grown-ass man who's damn near like 50. Like, dude's damn near a senior citizen. So he's just out here doing that. But this whole thing is crazy. We're going to have to wait to see what the more information comes out regarding it, because there is supposed to be an update regarding basically everything that happened, as well as like a video. So really we're waiting for the video to surface. But Charleston White has said a lot of crazy things in the past. I know in the past he said stuff about the Nipsey Hussle case, that if we want YNW Melly free, why don't we want Eric Holder free, because we don't know all the facts yet. Since we're saying free YNW Melly, even though we don't know all the facts, like, why are we not saying free Eric Holder, because we don't know all the facts of why he killed Nipsey. Now, the Nipsey case is done and gone. I do got a whole video on that, so if you want to see it, at the end of this. But he does have some points when it comes to it. He does say some outlandish, wild shit, to keep it 1,000 with you. Like, he be saying some shit that you're just like, who says this? But there is some truth to the madness. Like, there is some truth to the madness, because a lot of stuff that he says comes from a point of truth, man. Even when you have jokes, like, all form of jokes are from some point of truth. Like, someone can make a joke about your appearance, someone can make a joke about where you're from. It's like every joke has some form of truth in it, and that's just how Charleston White, moves. But yeah, man, I'm waiting to see this video footage that everyone's talking about. Charleston White is out here laughing on the internet like it's funny. I can't wait how Soulja Boy is going to respond, because Soulja Boy was kind of calling out media outlets recently, such as like No Jumper, Vlad TV, as well as, I forget what the other one was, because I know he messes with academics and I know he messes with Say Cheese, but he was calling about like someone else. But anyways, he's calling a lot of people for the madness and for the bullshit that they got going on. But yeah, man, this is going to be funny. If you like the video, Make sure you subscribe for more, man. The Issue Star Gang. I'm gone.